Alright guys, welcome to another episode of BDR Outdoors. Promised y'all after our little squirrel hunt yesterday, we were going to show y'all how to make some squirrel and gravy. Got the squirrels cleaned up last night. We'll put that video out this evening for y'all to take a look at. We did a little tutorial video on how to clean a squirrel. So right now we got our squirrels. We soaked these in buttermilk last night. They look really good. Got them all soaked up. We're going to cut them up, get ready to fry them. Got our flour right here. Some people fry the squirrel with the bone in and all. We're going to cut up some of our meat. Cut some of the flank meat, like so. Bread that up. We're going to fry that. Going to take the leg meat. Going to cut sections of that off. I like mine little small pieces of the squirrel. So we're going to take this, just cut everything down, lay it off. That's why we needed so many of them yesterday. But that's what we're going to do to get started. Gonna get all these cut up, then we're gonna show y'all how to fry them and how to make the squirrel gravy. All right, stay tuned. All right guys, got all the squirrel cut up. As you can see, 8 squirrels cut up into chunks does not make a ton of squirrel meat, but we've got it cut up, soaked in buttermilk overnight. Now we've breaded it in all-purpose flour. Got the oil over here on the grill heating up, getting ready to fry this stuff up. Going to show you guys how to make this. So we'll take this off after we fry it. You want to fry this on medium heat, 4 to 6 minutes probably aside. Make sure your meat's done. Set it on a plate with a paper towel. Let some of the grease run off, and then you want to save your grease to make your gravy. So working on that. I'm going to show you guys. We're going to throw the first few on the pan here in just a second, let you guys see that process. If you like this content, make sure you subscribe to BDR Outdoors. We'd be glad to have your support. You see we cut it up into really small chunks. I like mine cut up like that for squirrels and gravy. Got a little flank meat right here. That's some good meat. Alright guys, we'll be back with you in just a few minutes to show you how to make the gravy. Stay tuned. Showing you a little bit of the frying process. We got the squirrel in the pan with the oil. Breaded in buttermilk and flour. This is what the squirrel looks like frying. We got some legs here. I cut the front legs off and I left the bone in a couple of those. I'm gonna let my kids try that. I've just got the good flank meat here. Frying that up. And the rest of this I've just deboned off the legs and everything. So stay tuned, we got it coming. Alright guys, we got the squirrel fried. Got a plate full of squirrel here. I'm gonna show y'all how to make the gravy now. I'm gonna put a little flour in here. Start that cooking. Got my spoon, sorry. My spoon over here. Gonna stir this. That cooking up nice. May add a little more flour, so I'm going to cover the squirrel in the gravy. Got that going now. Looking good. All right. I'll add a little pepper. Add a little salt. Salt and pepper this to taste. A little milk. Stir that up good. Good and thick gravy right there, boys. All right, I'll add a little more milk. My milk in here. You'll mix this stuff up. Get your flour and your milk. Get everything stirred up, looking good like this. Add a little water to it to thin it out. Oh, old age is getting to me. Bending over is not my thing. All right, I'm gonna test me a little. That's some fine eating, folks. Gonna put me a little more salt and pepper back in here. I'm more of a pepper guy than a salt guy myself, but season this up. Oh no. A little stir right here. That is fine, folks. All right, you want to take your squirrel, put this back in the gravy. Like so. Get all your squirrel back in here. Take that. Get that good and stirred up. All right, guys. Gonna let that sit here and simmer for just a minute. Got the squirrel in the gravy. Guys, we'll be back in just a second to show y'all the finished product. Y'all make sure to subscribe to BDR Outdoors. We've got some great videos coming this week. Got Big Country hit the Saltwater Expo in Raleigh today. He's got some really informative video coming out later this week with that. And got a couple of late season deer hunts we haven't put out yet, but we'll get those out this week. All right, stay tuned. We'll show you the finished product in just a sec. All right, guys. Squirrel and Gravy and biscuits. This is the finished product right here. Looking forward to taking a good bite of this and having a great dinner tonight. You guys make sure you tune in to BDR Outdoors the rest of the week for some great video. Talk to you guys later. Hey, hit that subscribe button.